Opinion India under PM Modi 11 years of good governance. June 9, 2025, marks the completion of 11 years of governance under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Under his leadership, the country has made substantial progress in economic development, social progress, and has strengthened its position as a key global player. In the past 11 years, India's economy has expanded considerably. When PM Modi took office in 2014, the GDP per capita based on purchasing power parity was around 5,000, and today it has increased to over 12,000, a 240% rise. The International Monetary Fund projects a 6.2% growth rate for India in the FY 200 and 2,526, higher than China's 4% or US 1.8%, Japan's 0.6% and the UK's 1.1%, making India the fastest growing major economy in the world. India has overtaken Japan to become the world's fourth largest economy, with a GDP exceeding 4 trillion. It is to the dynamic leadership of PM Modi that today India's economy has doubled from 2.1 trillion in 2015 to 4.3 trillion in 2025, a 105% growth in mere 10 years. This growth wouldn't have been possible without major policy changes like the goods and services tax, implemented in 2017. The gross GST revenue collected in the FY 2024-25 was over 22.08 rupees lakh crore, of which the Central Goods and Service Tax CGST was 4.13 rupees lakh crore, the State Goods and Service Tax SGST was 5.16 rupees lakh crore, and the Integrated Goods and Service Tax IGST was 11.25 rupees lakh crore. The Make in India initiative, launched in 2014, is starting to showcase its potential and success. For instance, Apple vendors nearly doubled exports of iPhones from India from 85,000 rupees crore in FY 23-24 to 1.5 rupees lakh crore in FY 2425. The Production-Linked Incentive Scheme, offering 24 billion in incentives since November 2023, supports sectors like electronics and drones. India's Unified Payments Interface UPI has overtaken Visa in daily transaction volume. On June 1, UPI processed 64.4 crore transactions, followed by over 65 crore on June 2. In contrast, Visa's average daily transaction volume in the financial year 2024 stood at 63.9 crore. Digital payments via UPI are projected to reach 1 trillion by FY 26, growing at 40-50% annually. Infrastructure development has accelerated, with 36 kilometers of highways built daily compared to only 811 kilometers under UPA, and 100% rural electrification has been achieved. In this period, foreign direct investment rose from 36 billion in 201,314 to 709.84 billion over the decade, and India's exports jumped from 318 billion to 825 billion. Under the Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas philosophy championed by PM Modi, social welfare programs have expanded significantly. The Aadhaar system, covering 99% of adults, enables direct benefit transfers, reducing subsidy leakages, with 34 trillion transferred using the Jan Dhan scheme. Rural development includes building 12 crore toilets, and providing tap water to over 15 crore households, with 8 states and 3 UTs having achieved 100% water coverage in January 2025 itself. The Ujjwala scheme distributed 10 crore gas connections, and Ayushman Bharat issued 37 crore health cards. Food subsidies increased nearly fivefold since 2019, supporting access to affordable grains. Over 10 crore farmers have received 3.75 rupees lakh crore in financial support. Together, these and other measures have ensured that India has significantly reduced our extreme poverty rate, from 27.1% in 201,112 to only 5.3% in 202,223, as revealed by the latest World Bank data. This means, under the inclusive leadership of PM Modi, 27 crore individuals were lifted out of extreme poverty in the past 11 years. Another critical aspect in which India has made substantial advancements is in the defense sector. India's defense exports have grown from 1,941 rupees crore in 2014 to 23,662 rupees crore in 2024, reflecting a gradual shift from defense buyer to defense exporter. Under PM Modi, India is pushing for military modernization with focus on Atmanirbhar self-reliance. In the coming decade, the defense sector is set to become a major contributor to our economic growth. Over the past 11 years, India has achieved robust economic growth despite global challenges such as COVID-19 pandemic, war between Russia and Ukraine disturbing the global economic scenario, and the recent skirmish with Pakistan. India has made significant progress in GDP growth, social welfare expansion, infrastructure and industrial development, and defense modernization, including increased exports. These advancements are gaining international recognition. Swipe left for next video. The government's focus on inclusive growth through Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and self-reliance through Atmanirbhar Bharat will continue to shape India's trajectory as we collectively aim for a 7 trillion economy by 2030, and a Viksit Bharat status by 2047. Let us all work together to realize this goal. Raju Baista is the Member of Parliament from Darjeeling, and BJP national spokesperson. Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely that of the author. They do not necessarily reflect News 18's views. Latest blogs